Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we're going to talk a little bit about tape dividers. And so we've done a couple of videos on it, but I kind of wanted to shoot a little recap as well as show you guys a few things that might help save you a little bit of film, and over the time it'll definitely help in the savings and the cost associated with that. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so what we've got here is we've got just our normal receiver. Of course, we've got everything taped up here because we don't want any dip on the actual magazine tube or anything like that, but we just want it on the receiver. And so what we're gonna be doing is normally if we was to dip this, even though we didn't want the dip on this, because we have metal dividers or maybe even plastic or anything like that, anything that's hard, then you pretty much have to use that much film to dip this much of the part, which in this case that's a lot of extra, especially whenever you're using a more expensive film or something like that. So what you can do is you can actually use a taped divider, so that way you can have what we call maybe a breakaway dam or something like that, so that way it minimizes how much material that you need. And so what we've got here is we've got enough that we have plenty of room to kind of move around with, but also whenever we go to roll this, in this case, we can roll it around. And yes, we do have a little bit more. I cut a little bit of extra just to be on the safe side, but this little bit of extra here is definitely still quite a bit of cost savings compared to having an area that is this big by this big. So let's go ahead, let's get this in the water, show you guys what I'm talking about, so that way you can see it all in action and working. All right, so let's go ahead and lay the film down just like we normally would. And what we're gonna do is we're going to use just one piece of tape on one end, because we can still use our metal divider on, in my case, the right-hand side here, but we're going to keep this divider off, and then we're just going to use tape to go all the way across. Now, a couple of things that you probably want to do before you get started, you don't have to, but it does help, is that you might want to go ahead and dry this off a little bit here and a little bit here, just in case you might have anything that's wet on there. Now, the tape will normally still stick, but it is something good to kind of just keep in mind, so that way whenever you are laying the tape, if there's a whole bunch of water there, it may not stick. So you definitely want to make sure of that. So let's go ahead, let's grab this, and just to be on the safe side, we'll go ahead and dry this up all right in through here. And again, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but we just want to get up any water that might be standing or anything like that on the top side. So once we've got this, now we can go ahead and put our film in and show you guys what we're gonna be doing. So again, I'm just going corner to corner. We'll start our timer and then we'll pull everything in. Now I'm going to move this down this way because I know that my tube is gonna be coming out here, and so I'm gonna be moving this down here. We'll put our divider down like this, get that nice and cinched up tight right there, and then we can get some tape and lay it right across here. So now you can get a larger tape if you wanted, or you can get a smaller tape. Either way, we just want to make sure that we have plenty of tape to go all the way across. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're just going to set it right down in the water like so. And then this is why it's always good to have your tops of your tank or your dividers to kind of be a little bit more dry. So that way, whenever you set it down, everything can stick really good and you don't have any water coming up over the top of it. So you definitely want to make sure that you don't have any water over the top, because of course then at that point it's not going to allow you to keep everything together. So let's go ahead, let's get our gloves on, spray the activator, and show you guys the end result. All right, so now that we've got everything activated, we're going to take our receiver here and we're going to go right down into the water. Now again, this dam right here on my left-hand side with the tape will of course go down into the water, which is exactly what we wanted. And then we can very nice and slowly roll this all the way around, just like that, like what we need. And as you can clearly see, it allows this to go down into the water, and then if we need to, we can push it on down even further, or of course just take it out. But once we've got that, now we have a very nice dip all the way around, and we're only able to go to right here, which means that we're going to be saving all of this because we're able to use this tape to go down into the water with it and save all of this material. So of course, I know that was short and sweet, but by doing that, you're definitely going to be able to save time as well as save a lot of material, because you're not needing to dip maybe a magazine tube or even a larger part or something like that. So it doesn't always have to apply to the firearms, and it could definitely apply to a lot of other objects that you might be dipping, whether they might be in the automotive world or even in sporting goods or anything like that. It is definitely something that you can use, so that way you can help save yourself on the material that you're using if you're only needing to do just a little piece, but the overall size of the object is much larger. So by using this way, you can definitely help save time and especially money on the film itself. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, hit the like button, as well as if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. We'd always love to have you subscribe to our weekly tips on anything hydrographics related. If you're interested in any of the products that we carry, you can check the links in the description below. It'll have links to the website that has everything that you're going to need for the water transfer printing, including film, activator, tanks, training, everything that you're going to need. It's all going to be right there, so definitely check that out. I'm Bryan from Liquid Concepts, and this is how we customize your world. We'll see you guys next time.